Mother Earth nurtures us and we instead pollute her. This is my shout to everyone out there who's listening to this. People, our planet is dying. We must all stand together and find the means to protect it. It is the planet that is the best for us to live in. So, we must care for it. I, Shalini from BBA 2A, extend my hearty welcome to our honorable judges, Principal Father Dr. T. Nishant S.J., Vice Principal Father Dr. Martin Porras S.J., Finance Officer Father Alphonse Krasta S.J., Administrator Father Dr. Rajkumar S.J., respected professors, participants, and my very dear friends. A very pleasant good morning to all of you, and my special welcome to the member of juries, Vice President and Rector of our college, Father Joseph Thadbanal S.J., and Controller of Examination, Father Alphonse Sebastian S.J. Now I invite our Principal, Father Dr. T. Nishant S.J., to come upon the stage and address the gathering.
Namaste. Yeah, somebody say namaste. Abhishek, are you? Good. Now, something very special for us today. Of course, it is World Nature Conservation Day. More than that, this is the first day of the academic year 2019-20 when all the students are gathered here. Good year. The Part 3 students started their classes yesterday with the orientation, and before that the Part 1, and then on 1st of July the Part 2 students. Though the Xavier's family is now full, okay? So let's clap for one another and now let's go. And I want to remind you all that we belong to the Xavier's family and that we treat one another with respect and love. In the orientation I made you understand the meaning of the word love in our campus is respect for all. Respect to your teachers, respect to your friends, respect to your seniors, and respect one another. Take care of the property, the things which we have. It's our college, and thus make yourself a proud Xaverian. I want to remind you that there should not be any sort of violence in the campus. Any sort of violence in the campus. If there's any aggression, anybody using abusive words or anything of that sort, please report the matter to the vice principal or the mentors or anyone whom you can think of. But do not indulge in any anti-social activity. You will have to face the consequence. We do not want to waste our time on such trivial, such useless matters. So therefore, let us behave as members of one family. Right? Yes. Agree with me? Yes, Father. Say together, Jai Xavier's. Thank you.
On 28th of July, and to mark the occasion, we are here today to celebrate this through a speech competition organized by the Social Awareness Committee. Before moving forward, I would like to detail our participants about the rules and regulations of this competition. Time limit for each participant is 3 minutes. After 2 minutes, you will have a warning bell, and at 3 minutes, there will be a final bell ring. I repeat, the time limit for each participant is 3 minutes. After 2 minutes, you will have a warning bell, and at 3 minutes, there will be a final bell ring. Our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, truly said that Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. With this, let's begin this competition with a huge round of applause by calling our first contestant code number 1.
Life. Inside plastic? Death. Good morning everyone present here. I am Ashwarya, code number 1. When God created universe, it was impeccable and spectacular in every way. Then He created mankind to protect it. He was wrong. Nature do not need us and we need nature. The greatest creation of God need to understand this, right? There was an old man who said, the earth has enough to satisfy everyone's want but not a single person's desire, and people considered him crazy. He was not. Nature is not merely the supply for our sustenance, it is alpha and omega of our existence. In return, we reciprocate by polluting and degrading the quality and the quantity of the resources it provides. How many of you love sunsets? Well, I do. The sky of Patna is turning grey. Have you noticed it? The beach in Thiruvananthapuram is actually turning yellow. Nobody gives a damn. By the way, a proper and a prior preparation avoids poor performance, and we are here to focus on the remedies, not on the issues, right? So, awareness and education is my personal favorite remedy for any problem. You know why? In India, nobody gives a damn for electricity and water unless you levy tax on them. They will keep on switching on the fan and light unless a person from government side come and say, ma'am, you are charged rupee itna for using electricity. Then they will start worrying about, oh, I have to pay for this. Then they will start conserving the nature. Actually, they are not conserving the nature, they are conserving their economy. From my view, our agenda should not be more economic oriented rather than more natural environment oriented. Leonardo DiCaprio, the Academy winning actor, said in his documentary, we cannot save this earth unless we use the fossil fuel from earth. We should live them inside the earth itself. I am concluding my speech on a very cynical statement. When the last fish is killed, when the last tree is cut, and when the last river is poisoned, you can happily eat your bitcoins and your dollar. Thank you.
Thank you, code number 1. Your speech brought new insights from current research. Now I welcome code number 2 with her speech.
So, World Conservation Day. It is a day that is celebrated to protect, preserve, and conserve our natural resources. It is very important for us to inculcate environment-friendly methods to lead a green lifestyle. It is also very important for the present as well as the future generations to muster up their efforts, gather their courage to lead a productive as well as a stable society. Our world's most loved species are being slaughtered every day because of dangerous criminal networks and attacks. Recently, heavy rains continue to last upon several parts of Kerala. And not just Kerala, many other cities have been victims of drought, flood and heavy rain. Chennai, a very well-developed city, has been suffering its worst drought in 70 years. Air pollution is the biggest environmental killer. So when people talk about air pollution, or when they hear the word air pollution, the first thing that comes to their mind is that it is caused because of emissions from vehicles. But that is not the main reason. 2.9 billion people still burn charcoal, wood, and dung to keep their indoors warm and cook food. This is the main reason why air pollution is caused. And recent studies and estimates have shown that a lot more people die because of indoor air pollution rather than global warming. We are suffering from severe cases like loss of natural habitat, loss of forest cover, a lot more, and this is all because of increased urbanization, industrialization, and development. Now, tiger, our national animal tiger, is considered to be one of the most critically endangered species of all time. It does ring a bell, doesn't it? We've all heard this for so long, yet we ignore it every time. Our Mother Earth, our planet Earth that gave us everything. Life, nature, trees, food, a lot more than we deserve right now. And if this is how we treat her back, then we have no right to call ourselves humans. Our Mother Earth was once so beautiful, so green. It was so mesmerizing that we could not take our eyes off it. But now it's covered with trash, with garbage, with plastics, and we're the ones responsible for it. Yet nobody takes an action and we ignore it every day, every second of our life. Think about it. Ask yourself the most important question. What can you do? Can we all take an initiative? And if we do take an initiative, is it too late? Here are some of the ways through which we can contribute towards World Conservation Day. Littering is not an option. We must not need a sign for us to tell that littering should not be practiced, it should be banned, it should not be done. Avoid plastic. Do not waste water. We are in a very critical condition right now. And at last, I would like to say that we should participate in as many conservation activities as much as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, code number 2, for drawing our attention towards this issue. Now, I welcome code number 3 to come over her speech.
Blue is turning into black. Green is withering into brown. There's disturbance in the balance of our colorful home because we don't realize that everything looks beautiful in its purest form. And the sensuous beauty of nature is a proof that heaven does exist on earth. Nature is a wise educator who teaches us hospitality, a loving friend who never lets us feel lonely, and most importantly, a caring mother who attends to all our basic needs. Since time immemorial, nature has been protecting us with its self-sacrificing armor. But today, it itself has been vulnerable. Look at the irony. The provider of health is sick. 1.5 million icebergs melt every year, but this does not melt our hearts. Fishes are being choked to death with plastic, and thousands of flora and fauna species are known to be extinct. But the truth is that they have been killed. Killing is a crime, and the news of our brutality is waiting to punish us. 28th July is observed as World Nature Conservation Day because we are so engrossed in our materialistic lives that we have forgotten that conserving nature needs no specific day, period or time. It indeed is our prime duty if we have the sight to see how nature serves to nurture us. Nature is the most compassionate of all. It is very selfless in sharing its resources, and we, on the other hand, are too selfish to exploit them for our individual greed. Nature made us capable and we made it disabled. We contaminated its fragrance with our pungent waste. Today, there is not even a single person who has not been a part of injuring our very own mother, either directly or indirectly. The wealth of nature blindfolded us and we started to jostle and kill our own siblings. We parted with emotions and embraced calculus notions. Our ignorance is the disease from which our mother is suffering right now. And it can only be cured with a change in our attitude as well as behavior. So let us conserve with an aim to preserve. Preserving for our children, whether they are human beings, plants, animals or insects. Let us have faith in the laws of time and do our bit, because our bit becomes big when everybody does it. This way we shall, together, once again, paint our nature, our home, our mother, in her actual shades. Thank you.
Thank you, code number 3. Your perspective is refreshing. Now, let us call code number 4 to share her thoughts.